The coronavirus continues to spread across the nation. Many people wonder if or when we will start to see growing numbers of cases in our area.
About an hour and a half ago, the Winnebago County Health Department provided an update. We brought it to you as breaking news. Brittany Toulis was there too. She joins us live. And Brittany, what have you learned?
Eric and Mimi, the number in the state line cases is still at 1, and new restrictions are laid out to make sure that number stays as low as possible. The Winnebago County Health Department has now limited groups to gathering to no more than 10 people. That's down from 25. Businesses like salons, barbershops, and places that focus on personal care are also asked to close their doors because social distancing is almost impossible when doing those services. We also now know how many people have been tested in the state line. As of today, 120 tests have been given. 82 of those are at a private lab and are all considered pending. The health department has sent 38 tests to the state. Of those 38, 16 are negative. There's the one already known positive, and 21 are still awaiting results. Winnebago County's health department administrator, Dr. Martell, says they're prioritizing testing people who can't self-isolate because of their living situations.
There is a pace in a congregate living situation that we can respond promptly to be able to make sure that all the other residents in that congregate setting are tested along with the staff to make sure that they are protected. So that becomes an important concept as we move through this. You see the state prioritizing those individuals at risk.
Dr. Martell says the 21 pending cases will take about 5 to 7 days for results to come in. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from Rockford's Mayor Tom McNamara on the city's response to the new restrictions. For now, live in Rockford for your home team, I'm Brittany Toulis. Eric and Mimi, back to you.
Brittany, thanks for that update.
Statewide, 3 more deaths have been linked to COVID-19.
Governor J.B. Pritzker made that announcement this afternoon. The victims include a 50-year-old man in Will County, a Cook County woman in her 80s, and a 71-year-old woman visiting from Florida in central Illinois. Their deaths bring the total number in Illinois to 4. State health officials say almost 3,200 people have been tested. 422 of those have come back positive. Pritzker also urges citizens to buy only what they need at stores.
Essential services will not close. Interstates, highways, and bridges will stay open. Grocery stores, pharmacies, gas stations, these sources of fundamental supplies will continue to operate. There is no need to run out and hoard food, gas, or medicine.
The governor also announced relief for small businesses with a 2-month delay on sales tax payments for bars and restaurants.
On the national level, President Donald Trump says testing across the country has ramped up significantly. The White House Coronavirus Task Force says tens of thousands of tests can be done every day. The Food and Drug Administration is also looking into whether an existing drug can be used to treat COVID-19. Chloroquine is often used to treat malaria and sometimes arthritis. Doctors in China, the U.S., and other countries have used the drug experimentally in COVID-19 patients. The FDA says any drug would have to go through a clinical trial to make sure it's safe and effective before it's released.
There's never been anything like this in history. There's never been. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. But we're doing the right thing. We have to get rid of, our big war is it's not a financial war, it's a war, and it's a medical war. We have to win this war. It's very important.
The number of confirmed coronavirus cases in the U.S. has now topped 11,000.